Welcome to a new ship to sea video, and I am basically now back after the stream I did the other day or so. We came back down to the Rost region so I could help my mate Callum out, rank up and get to what's called in a good spot. But obviously I'm far away from my fish farm up there, so I decided to start a new one down here, in which I've also got to try and bring back the herder, actually, come to think of it. And then I need to put in, well, I've got to fill this one and start this one up, but I thought I could do a whole session easily on it and edit the video down to bite size, getting on with it, so see how we do, see how it gets on, see what I've got to do. Obviously I'm going to have to use the feed, I'm going to have to manhandle this one myself. Right, leave the boat. Alright, so over here we go to the control panel. So yeah, so basically, first of all, actually, to start this whole thing up properly, you need a boat that can bring the smolt. Small and medium. I don't think I haven't seen any large ones. And over there's a bag of feed. Downside to this bit is going to be a pain in the ass due to the fact that it's 1,000 kilograms. So I have to do each bag individually, climbing up there. But I found a way around it by using the new cargo boat and the tier 3. So anyway, so you turn up with the smolt, and you've got to make sure you've gone to the shop, bought the smolt inside it. Which, if I go to it now, it tells me we've got 1,000. 1,000? I'll get my numbers right in a minute. 100,000 fish. So the 100,000 fish. Yes, 50k per bag. So with the bag. Go over here, see if I can actually fill it up before I even start it off. There you go. So you have to keep doing that, but I found using the crane boat for that it's so much easier because there's no other options just yet. Right, but anyway, before we do that, we go to the control panel. Right now I'll just put basically I'll put 100's worth of food in there. We're going to add the fish. Holy crap, the daily consumption is 300. So I'm going to have to come back over here big time. Fill that up. Which we'll have in the full video going on as well as I skip the days and see how much it goes. Let's get 300's worth in there just in case. Only annoying part. Only one more bag, because I'll buy some new bags to put on the cargo boat to do this next thing. I haven't seen any, unless I'm doing it wrong. There's any other option in there that anyone else knows about, please let us know. But I'm assuming at one point I might have to replace this part if it breaks down, because that looks like something in the inventory that you can buy. Right, engine's not on yet. Not entirely sure what the engine's all about. You can tighten the nets, keep them going. Oh, no, I didn't want to climb up that, did I? I wanted to turn it on. Right. I'm assuming if on those tighten nets, you can tighten the net. So I'm guessing if it gets a little bit looser, that's probably when you go around to do that. Feeder is okay because it's working, then the engine's on. Right, so we're going to get back on here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use our magical powers and use the radio for fast travel. Put the boat back over here, and then now I want to get the feed in there big time. I need to fill it up so badly that I could leave it alone for a couple of days and see what happens, because I've not actually achieved anything from it before. I want to see if I get the option to sell from the farm and see how much I can make from it. I guess I don't really fully know the ins and outs. I just didn't give it enough chance or a try. And right now we've got to buy the feed. We come to here. And that engine thing I was saying about earlier, this bit here, see, oh yeah, that replacement feeder engine for fish farms. So eventually that's going to wear down. But you know what? I'm going to buy some of those. Get up to a couple of more circuit breakers. replacement rotor for fish farms. I will buy a bunch of those just in case. That's for the, what's that, light bulb for sea markers, used for sea markers. It does actually tell you what they're going to be for, so that's good. So buy that, purchase, buy fish food. So these are the bags we need. Yeah, of course I've got to bring the boat back over this side, don't I? Damn it. Let's get back a bit further. Need to get into that little yellow zone right there. I need to move closer to the dock, but I was hoping I was going to get away with this. Ah, right, we're connected. Engine off. Right, the problem is I've got to watch out now. He's got the little cranes that could be in the way. Might be alright. Okay, so we might have to move that one out of the way. Yeah. Right, I need to come over here. So this is the reason why I bought one fish farm, just to test this whole thing out. Because, I mean, until, whoops, I'm hoping at some point you're going to be able to just, with the feeders, like you would do in farming sim with the cows or stuff, like, you know, you come over with these kind of bags and you could open it up and split it into the, I mean, I'd probably be unrealistic. I don't know how they really do that in fish farming. I should have a look online just to see how they really do it. Oops. Good job the physics ain't exactly like the realistic type, because that would have been messy. And then again, yeah, things could change. I mean, after all, this is an early access title at the moment. There we go. Right, we have everything we need. Fish feeds on there. This is going to be the ball ache of it at the moment, but this is much faster doing it this way than it is just handballing it every time. Well, also got to consider, I've got to hope I can actually get close enough to those fish farms. Just gotta get over this side. How many bags is it? I got 10, didn't I? So because I just bought a lot of smolt, so this could cause a bit of an issue for how much I've got because of the consumption. Because I believe the consumption goes up. I'm guessing as they grow. Plus, I don't know if I should have really not filled it up to the maximum. Maybe I should have just filled it up with, like, I don't know, 60,000, and then, because I'm assuming they probably will have, you know, baby salmon, and then whatever happens, I guess. Like I said, I don't know anything when it comes to proper fishing and all this lot. So as of right now, as far as I'm concerned, this is the quickest way to do for the fish farming. There's no point starting fish farming until you can get this tier 3 ship. Until there's a smaller ship, maybe with a crane, that will obviously do you It's a world of good. Because without any of that, you're not going to be able to. You're going to be like there all day, unless you've got a massive team of you on. I mean, maybe when the NPC crews come into it, you might be able to assign them to do it. Like I said, I don't know on that front. We'll see. But right now, if you want to do fish farming, do it this way. Save you the pain. It's a shame I can't drop it and just feed that way. But now I've done that, I've got the bag ready to go. You just jump off, come around this way, get on top of that. I'm in the bag, apparently, so I can just look up and grab it. So all you got to do is keep looking up. Unless that's oh no, I think he's putting it back in. I've got it too close, because it's reading it there. So get back to you a minute. Well, actually, I can do it there to my. Yeah, there you go. This is what I did last time. Ish. It's to the side. So look this way. Look down. So yes, this is the only way I can find you doing it quicker without having to go coming off it all the time, getting back on the boat, grabbing another bag. By the time I get that in there, that should be 1,300. Engines on. Okay, let's have a look at the thing now. So 1,300. Yeah, no fish available. So let's see what his total amount, sellable amount, will be there from when we can do it. Feeder, net, engines on. I'm guessing it's got to be every 8 days. Is that right? I'm going with that idea in my head. Oh, here we go. I've just made 64 million. Yeah, I think we've just covered our debt issues. Alright, let's have a look. So if I go to at the moment the nets are fine, feed is still fine. Look at that. So sell price is 64 million. There we go. Right, so there you go. Daily consumption's gone because we just sold all the fish. We let them grow. That was amazing. That was a lot. Oh my god! Look at the rest on the boat. The dirt on my boat because we've been here for those couple of days. I can't believe that. 64 million. Well, I own this thing anyway, so that makes sense now. So if I filled it up that much, I could make the same again. We'll cover the cost, and that means if we wanted to get an extra same boat or something we've already got, we can potentially do that. So there's two of the same, we just have to name them different until the painting option comes into it. Also, that's going to cover the cost for the fast travelling. I want to get rid of the rest of these bags in there. So I might do another bunch of smolting, add that in, skip to the 8th day, and then hopefully this will cover, the rest of these bags will cover those days, and then I can make another 64 mil if I'm lucky. Because at the moment this is the only part that will put you off from doing it, is the constant. But if you know you can make a big lot of money like that in one go, then it's worth it. Or else you can do the grind with the deliveries. Fishing itself general seems to be still a lot of money. The state of my boat, it needs cleaning. Right, we need to grab that fire bag there. And then I've got to try and move those other bags. Well, I could potentially might really be able to reach them if I lift the head up. Sorted. Right, so let's have a look. 6,340. Yeah, 344. We'll turn it off so we don't waste or burn that out. Right, back to the yard. Let's go and get the ship with the smolter on it. See, she weighs. We need emotes for that sort of stuff. Right, let's wash the boat. Thank you very much. Right, let's find the. Here you are. You cleaned up and repaired. Looks like you're taking a bit of damage. Right. Might have to try and just empty the rest of that in the use up the feed on that boat and it frees it up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not go over there without the smolt being picked up. Right, let's go and take these babies to the farm. Slow this down. I can get this money into a really good spot, and then at least then in future we've got, well, more money we can build up, the more money we've got to secure by anything buying back, maybe in the insurance, keeping it going. Okay, we're now docked. Look at this machine, add those, there we go. Right, now what we need to do is get the rest of this stuff onto this would have been the normal way you would have done it, and it would have just been a ball lake. Two bags left. Last one. Right. Have a look at the map actually, just look at the stats. Net health, it's gonna need some sort of work on it at some point. Right. So we need to now one, two, three, four, five. Look at this. 5 days have we? Oh no, we did it. 7 days. look, that would have just about done it. So, there we go. Now we're at a good number. Look at the state of that ship. Right, I'm in a happy place with that right now. Because I can earn probably not as much as that with the fishing, but then again, when the new tier 3 upgrade comes in for the big fishing boat I've got, I've forgotten the name they called that one. Let me get off there. Until we can add the rig for it, for its, I can never pronounce it, it's sea iron fishing or whatever they call it. Sweet. My work is done. But there we go, fish farming at the moment in the current state of the game is, if you can do it that way, it seems to be very profitable. So, I'll leave that there. Doodle pips for now.